Guys, welcome back to another vlog and happy Vlogmas day 9. It's another gloomy, rainy, gray day in New York City, which means I had to adjust my plans for the day, and I'm just so unmotivated to do anything. I'm like deeply affected by the weather, and I just feel this energy of being slower today. I also woke up with cramps today, and I just feel a little PMS-y, which honestly kind of goes along well with this weather because I'm just feeling like today is a good day to have a cozy, chill day, catch up on some emails and work that I need to get done. Just kind of like give myself a break. We're 9 days into Vlogmas, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it a little. I did not get up and go work out this morning, even though I said I wanted to do that yesterday. I just like woke up not in the mood. I edited the next Vlogmas video and got that scheduled and ready to go, and I might go to the gym later, but for now I thought that I would walk you through my skincare routine and show you all of my favorite skincare products. A couple of videos ago I mentioned that my skin was breaking out, and I have been doing a plethora of things to get my skin back on track, and I'm happy to say that my skin is so much better. I don't have any active breakouts right now, which is amazing. I still do have this little discoloration from that, I guess it was a cyst that my injectionist put some cortisone in last week. It's completely flush and gone down, so now I'm just working on the hyperpigmentation there. Other than that, I feel like my skin is so nice right now, and I'm so grateful. And I know it's from all of the things that I've been doing, so I wanted to share with you because you know I always love to share things that work for me, just in case they might work for you. Also, yes, I did put sweats on over my PJs again today to walk the dogs, and actually one of you commented that that's an East Coast thing, but I hate to break it to you, I did this when I lived in LA too, and I just didn't feel like changing out of my pajamas. So I don't know if it's an East Coast thing. I think it's a I want to have a cozy day thing. Also, I feel like this kind of goes without saying, but everybody's skin is different, and what works for me might not work for you. I have been on an absolute journey with my skin, and I have tried so many different products and healing modalities. I've tried things that other people ranted and raved about and said healed their skin, and it didn't work for me. And I've tried other things that seem completely irrelevant, and they help me clear my skin. So just bear all that in mind, and a gentle reminder, I'm not a skincare professional. I'm just sharing my life and what works for me, and you know, giving you some ideas. I really don't have a set skincare routine because I have quite a few products that I know work for my skin and I like, but I use them on an intuitive basis. So it's really a matter of me checking in with my skin and seeing what it is I need that day, and then using whatever product will help me achieve that, if that makes sense. So it kind of like changes every day and really depends on what I'm struggling with that day. The way I organized my cabinet was honestly by color, just because I think it looks more aesthetic. I used to have it by brand, and then I used to have it by what the actual product was, but now I just have it by color because it makes me happy to look at. I'm just gonna kind of go through and share some brands that I love. I love Glow Recipe, Summer Fridays, Sunday Riley, Hero Cosmetics. They have great pimple patches that I use pretty regularly. Ole Henriksen, I don't know, but I love this brand as well. Paula's Choice is also great. Osea, of course. Roden & Field is another great product that I like to use. I've recently been loving this stuff from La Roche. It's awesome. But again, I'll kind of go into more depth with my products. But those are the main skincare brands that I really love and use regularly. I will show you more specifically products that I use. These are my favorite cleansers. These two are more gentle and these are a little more aggressive. And I'll typically use a more gentle cleanser in the morning and then a more aggressive cleanser at night. If I'm not breaking out, I will use this every other day. If I am breaking out, I will use this every day. So again, it's really based on where my skin is at. For example, on a typical day, I'll cleanse in the morning with this hydrating facial cleanser, which is super gentle and mild. And then at night, I will use a more aggressive cleanser. I love these three products from Glow Recipe. This is a toner. These are their niacinamide dewdrops, which is kind of like a serum. And this is a moisturizer. This is actually oil-free, which is great. A lot of the moisturizers that I use are oil-free because my skin does not do well with excess oil. This is like a combination of products that I would use in the morning on pretty much any type of skin day, whether I'm breaking out or not. Just depends on what I'm in the mood for, but I love this combination of products. I also really like this vitamin C serum from Sunday Riley. And this is another product that I like to use in the mornings. P.S. I hope I made this clear. I'm not using all of these products at once. I'm just sharing different products that I might use in the morning. And if I'm using them all together, then I will say so. Otherwise, I'm rotating between products. Just thought I should clarify that before we get deeper into this. Let me show you some moisturizers that I like to use. These are my favorite moisturizers right now. I've noticed that lately I have been using, I was using this one from Osea a lot, but I've been needing a little bit thicker of a moisturizer since it's winter, so I haven't been using this one as frequently, but I still will use it from time to time. Since the weather's changed, I've been using this one and it is amazing. It's super thick and moisturizing, and I will layer this on top either during the day if I'm feeling really dry or at night. And then one of my favorite moisturizers of all time is this one from Sunday Riley because it is oil-free. So if I am breaking out a lot and I don't want to clog my pores further, I will use this one because you still want to moisturize when you're breaking out, but you definitely don't want to exacerbate your breakouts, you know, and this one won't do that. It's a super lightweight yet still super moisturizing cream, and I really like this one a lot. These three are great as well. I love this one from Peter Thomas Roth. I used to use this peptide cream from Drunk Elephant all the time. I don't use it as frequently now, but I still do really love it and love to have it stocked. And this one I've really loved as well, and I typically use this one at night. It's another peptide moisturizer. These are my favorite eye creams that I rotate between. I love this autocorrect one from Sunday Riley. This Summer Fridays vitamin C eye cream is great, and this one I just recently got from, again, is it, I wish I knew, is it Ole Henriksen? I don't know, gosh. Lord help me. This is supposed to be really good for dark under eyes, and so far I'm obsessed with it. Actually, these two in particular are well known for being great for people that have darker under eyes. And yeah, I love both of these products, but all three are great and I rotate between the three. As far as more aggressive products, I really love this retinol cream from Paula's Choice, as well as this liquid exfoliant. And I love Good Genes from Sunday Riley. This is a lactic acid based product and it is amazing. These are typically products that I use in the evening, and you want to make sure that you wear sunscreen when you are using these products. Speaking of sunscreen, I really love this one from Elta MD. I've been using this for a long time and it does not break me out, and I'm a big fan of it. If you've been on my channel for a while, then it comes as no surprise that this is my favorite mask for acne. It is from Roden & Fields. It's part of their Unblemished line. I mentioned this earlier. I really love this product. Since we're on the topic of like masks and spot treatments and such, I know I mentioned this earlier, but Hero Cosmetics makes a great pimple patch. I love these micropoint ones. These are for those cystic under the skin type spots. These are great. These ones are for more surface, and Starface I really like too because they're cute, but I've noticed that Hero Cosmetics work the best. And then I really love these patches for dark spots. I mentioned this in a vlog a couple of days ago. This is something that I'm using on that little spot on the side of my face that I'm working to lighten up. As far as facial sprays, I do like this one from Mario Badescu. It's just a rose water facial spray, so this is more hydrating. And then I recently got this one on Amazon and I have been using it here and there. I kind of just trade off between the two. This is supposed to be great for acne prone skin and breakouts. This is one of those things that I recently added into my skincare routine when my face was breaking out and I was like, I need to get back on track with my skin. So I'll share the other things that I'm doing later. I don't know which it is. I think it's a combination of all the things, but I feel like if you have reached the end of your rope with your skin and you're feeling frustrated, definitely give this a try. It can't hurt. I also do really love this hydrating serum from Porcelain Skin. I was using it on my face, but because I wasn't sure what was causing my breakouts, I stopped using it on my face. I don't believe that it was this product, but I'm so scared to mess anything up that instead of using it on my face, I've been using it on my neck and décolleté, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Also, if you've been following my channel for a while, then you already know this, but to use my gua sha, I like this UFO oil from Sunday Riley. But again, because my skin does not do well with oil, I do not leave it on. I cleanse immediately after I gua sha with this. But this is apparently an acne oil, but I don't know. If you're struggling with your skin and you're using oil-based products and you can't figure out what's causing your breakouts, maybe try not using oil-based products and see if that helps. I can use this, but I do have to rinse it off immediately after, otherwise my skin is not happy with me. It's highly possible that I am missing products from that. So I don't know. If that's the case, I'll update you in a future vlog. But for the time being, those are essentially my favorite skincare products and what I've been using lately and how I use them. In addition to skincare products for my skin, I've been doing a few other things, one of which is drinking celery juice every morning. Plain celery juice essentially helps your gut create an acid in your stomach that helps break down proteins and foods, which is called hydrochloric acid. I've talked about it before on my blog. If you're interested, go to my blog, shaylaquinn.com. It's on there. But I used to drink celery juice every morning. My skin was clear. I stopped drinking it. My skin was still semi-clear, and then my skin started breaking out again. So I started to kind of go back to all of the things that I used to do, and one of those things was celery juice. In addition to celery juice, I have been making a conscious effort to drink more water. I feel like that's a given, but you know, just feel like I need to throw it in there. I also decreased the amount of alcohol I was drinking, and I started eating out less. I still do drink alcohol occasionally, and I still do eat out occasionally. Eating out is not necessarily the issue, and it's not even an issue at all, but for my skin, you get what I'm saying. It's the oil in the food that I eat when I go out to eat that my body just isn't happy with. You know what? We need to put our fireplace on the TV, okay? This is not aesthetic. That's so much better. Tell me I'm wrong. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I noticed that my skin just doesn't do well when I am consuming excess oil. I do still eat oil occasionally. I still do drink alcohol occasionally. I still do eat out occasionally. I still do eat sweets occasionally. But when I eat them in abundance and on a regular basis, or I drink in abundance on a regular basis, my skin is just not happy. So I had to be a little more mindful and pick and choose when I engage with those things. Also, this is something that I used to do back in the day when my skin was really bad. More probiotic rich foods. This has been my go-to for a long time. If you've been watching my channel, you already know this. The Coconut Cult probiotic coconut yogurt. A spoonful of this in the morning, and a couple of months ago I started doing a spoonful of sauerkraut in the morning. Both are rich in probiotics. And I know that for myself personally, my acne isn't just a topical issue, it's coming from my gut. And I feel like that's for a lot of people. But again, I'm not gonna diagnose you, but that is why it's important for me personally to incorporate probiotic rich foods, drink more water, be a little more mindful about what I'm eating. I did also get a chemical peel not too long ago. My skin is so much better after. I feel like it helped with my acne, and it also helped with a lot of the acne scarring that I had. The last two things I can think of off the top of my head that I've been doing for my skin that I think have really helped improve my skin is using a facial steamer. I also got a humidifier for my bedroom so that my bedroom is a little more humid, because I noticed that my skin does better with more humidity and moisture. I tend to have more dry skin than oily, and if my skin gets too dry, it gets unhappy, and that can trigger a breakout. I also love ice rolling. I did get that glow cube where you can freeze water in it and it turns into like a round sphere ice cube, and you can ice your face like that. If I'm having a pretty bad breakout, I will use that one because it's super, super cold. But I also just really love this ice roller. And icing the face is great because it helps tighten the skin, it reduces inflammation, especially if you have breakouts. Icing your breakouts can help bring down the redness and inflammation. I guess I do also have a stash of face masks that I keep in the fridge that I really like that I will tell you about. I have quite a few, but my favorites eye patches are these ones from Peter Thomas Roth. I love these. This is the same line as that moisturizer that I showed you. I also like these collagen ones. I get these on Amazon. For face masks, Loops is one of my favorite brands of sheet masks, but it's not a sheet, it's like a jelly consistency. I am obsessed with these. And you know what other ones are really good too? Are these ones from Image Skincare. I really, really, really love these. I think there's also one that I got from, oh yeah, Porcelain Skin. They have a really good sheet mask as well, super hydrating. All that eye mask talk, and I feel like just makes the most sense if I put some on right now. I love these ones from Peter Thomas Roth because they are a jelly consistency, and I love keeping them in the fridge because they're like chilled when you put them on, and it just feels so good. Before I let you go, I think we should open our advent calendars. And then I'm literally just gonna work from the couch all day. So nothing very exciting to vlog, which is why I decided to just do a little skincare roundup for today's Vlogmas. You guys wanna open up your advent calendar? Day 9. For you. One for you. Good girls. So they have 2 more treats in here, but I think I'm gonna save these for later. Yep, today I'm going to not fall for those puppy dog eyes because I did that yesterday. Oh, you're doing your tricks waiting? You think you want it now? You don't want to wait? You're just so excited? Oh my gosh. See, I fall for it every time. They're too cute to resist. I can't say no. High five. Good job. See? Gentle. Good girl. Let's open our tea and the Rituals advent calendar too. Day 9. I'm actually opening this in the morning, which means I could potentially drink it if it's caffeinated, which is quite exciting. Here's our tea of the day. It is decaf, which means I can save this for tonight, which I'm very excited about. A lot of them have been caffeinated, so I haven't been able to drink them because I typically open this later in the day, but today we got a decaf one, which I love because I love having tea at night. And last but not least, our Rituals How On Brand Skincare Radiance Anti-Aging Day Cream. Call me crazy, but I feel like that's a sign that I made the right choice for today's video because that is the first bit of skincare, like facial skincare, that we've gotten in that Rituals advent calendar. So I feel like that's just like a sign from the universe that I made the right choice for today's video. Anyway, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna give myself the rest of the day to work, get myself sorted, and have a cozy little me day. But I will see you tomorrow.